are young people who are putting brands into perspective. Let's get down. What happens in your company?
Pretty much we're on, first of all, thank you for having us.
Karibu sana.
Really honored.
Cool haircut, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. Cool afro.
Thank you.
Don't you like how she looks? She looks fantastic. Wonderful. So tell me, what do you do? I think I'm just saying so much without hearing so much from me. Let me hear it from you.
We're actually not used to being in front of the cameras. We're always behind the cameras.
Mm.
But we really appreciate being here, first of all.
Awesome.
We do audio-visual production. So anything from voiceovers to music production to photography to branding, websites, and music videos, which we're most known for. Yeah. So that's pretty much what we do.
Okay. Ashley, tell me, what does it take to have a good brand?
First of all, dedication. Also, you have to know your identity as a company, because when we come to your company, we want to understand, like, what do you represent? What do you want people out there to know you for? Or how do you want people to just look at you as a whole? So our major job is to take the company and give it a face.
So you make me look nice.
Yeah.
So if I want to be known as a person who wouldn't want to get followers on social media, you can present me like that.
But why would you want that?
Oh, look, come on. It could just be a marketing gimmick.
I mean,
Yeah?
perspective,
Great.
I guess. Yeah.
Matthew.
Yes.
We would like to know some of the big jobs that you guys have done. Perhaps we could put that into perspective so that people can, my viewer watching this, will be able to understand what some of the jobs that you've done.
So some of the jobs that we've done is with the Smith Hotel. It's in Rongai.
I know the Smith Hotel.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to escape there for nyama choma.
Yeah, they have a really good ambience and nice chilled out spot.
Yes.
But we're mostly known for the videos that we've done, Matsaronga remix and the Waire video number.
Stop. Matsaronga.
So we actually the main unique thing about Kenya, according to us, in terms of culture, is matatu.
Very true.
That's something you can't find in other countries.
It's a moving canvases of our culture.
Exactly.
You can see everything about us just by looking at our matatus.
Yes.
You don't have to go to an arts exhibition. Very
Exactly.
Yeah.
Another unique thing is the KICC. That's a landmark in Kenya. So,
Absolutely.
So the combination of the two, we just had to come up with a concept that would complement KICC, complement the artist, and show something unique that other countries might not have. And that's the matatu. So that's the concept she came up with.
That's the concept she came up with.
Yes.
Ashley, do you go for all the good-looking people? Because, I mean, the video is just decorated by all the good-looking... I mean, casting plays a major role in how you present your videos, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah?
It does, yeah.
Tell me how you guys go about that. Do you call people up? Do you put it on the Facebook? How comes we've been missed out? Or what are you trying to say?
Well, since we're most of the time we're not working with really big budgets for artists, for example. So like this one in specific, he made a poster and called guys to come in for the video shoot.
Really?
And yeah, we had quite a turnout, I can say, and it works. So sometimes we can cast like individually when we want someone specific, we can go for. But in the case of a music video, we just call people, tell them the dress code, how we want them to look and act, and if they're down for it, then we invite them. And if they do a good job, then we just go with it. Yeah.
Matthew, when am I appearing in your music video?
Maybe in Jimwat's video.
Jimwat.
Jimwat's video.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It will come in like a breaking news. Popular musician, formerly of Company Under 18, has now made a comeback. And then I said, oh wow, that would be interesting. Now you have moved away from music videos. Are you doing any other thing apart from that, commercials, etc.?
Yeah, pretty much. We started as a designer. Initially, when I was alone, when I had this dream, I was just doing designs and music. But when I met the team, we could share the workload and be creative, and that's when we got into a structure whereby we have creatives and we have. This is 3 out of 9. The rest of the 9, some of them are still asleep in the studio.
Asleep in the studio. I like the sound of
Working all night.
Working all night. On the grind.
So pretty much we're just a representation of a bigger team.
Crew.
A bigger crew.
Exactly.
Who are the big names that you've worked with, apart from the ones that we've seen this morning? We've seen Sagini, Calligraph.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the
Old
music
school,
industry.
yes, music industry.
In the music industry, we've worked with Dij, we've worked with Cannibal, we've worked with who else?
Unique.
Yeah, Sage.
Sage.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't think of all the names off the
Anyone
top.
from the old school?
Old school. Definitely Dij.
Dij, yeah. Dij. Who else?
Old school. Waire. If
Waire.
Waire is old school.
I like Waire.
Yes.
I like Waire. He is such a mysterious being.
But someone interesting we're working with now is Steph Capella.
Yes.
Steph Capella is a new school artist, and we're pretty much doing his recording, and something exciting is coming. So hopefully we'll be back here.
Ivan,
Yes.
are you looking at some songs that perhaps were produced 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago, and you might want to do a remake of those songs?
That's an interesting question.
How would you do it differently? For example, Kumbeni Under 18 by Jimoy. Would you do it differently? How would you do it differently?
That's a classic. I used to
It
watch
is.
that
The
one.
storyline especially sticks
It is
on.
such a
I
good
wouldn't change the
storyline.
storyline.
You would not change
I
the
wouldn't.
storyline.
Yeah.
You know the man behind here. Hang on, Jimwat, come here. I see you carrying a cup. It's okay. You can come with your cup because it's okay. Jimwat is the man behind Kumbeni Under 18. Look at him, super fresh young man. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you guys. I told you this is Jimwat, the man himself.
Yeah, today.
Yeah. So
Papa.
wonderful.
Hello.
Jimwat.
Yeah, cool.
We're talking about your song. Would you allow these guys to do your video?
Okay, and Under 18 is what she said. It's a classic.
Yes.
You don't mess with a classic.
No, but can the video be redone? You know.
No, you can't do much better than
that's a
what
classic.
Luch from Calif Records did.
Today, Nikunasti, Nama,
Shore,
Nama.
Kuna Mamanzi.
It's a classic already right there. Wonderful. So we don't touch Kumbeni Under 18.
There is no need to.
Yeah,
Just
we
leave
can
it.
actually do a remix of this New Day thing.
Yeah.
Like Tim Jeezy and Jim Weezy. Kumbe hii ni ile EBRU ya ajabu. Kuna hadi kahawa na sijaitishwa hata ambao.
Jimwat will be speaking with us in just a few minutes from now.
Okay.
So let's just
Na kahawa yangu tu.
shikilia tu kahawa. Jimwat will be joining us. Super cool guy.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Very cool.
I'm super impressed by just some of the songs that, or rather the new track, which is going to tell us about.
Can't wait.
Can't wait to just know the motive behind that. But coming back to branding, coming back to music videos, what can we do to beat these Tanzanians and Nigerians?
All right.
I am for Kenya. If you look at me, I wear Kenya all the time.
Definitely.
I walk with my country like all the time. I am pro Kenya. What can we do to outdo our brothers from these different countries?
If I was
And
to answer
sisters.
that,
Yeah.
I'd say first of all, it's priority. First of all, we should have the mentality that the world does not owe us success.
Right.
Yeah, so first of all, artists need to go out there and look for opportunities because opportunities won't look for them.
Opportunities don't look for them.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Yes. And then the second thing is open-mindedness, exposure, especially us people, or if you're in a position where you can help someone, listen to them and consider like what there is to lose or what there is to gain before. Because a lot of times when you're doing videos, the biggest hurdle is a venue. And most people who own these venues are not open-minded enough to think of it if it's beneficial, or they just say no upfront. So I think it's just exposure and looking for opportunities.
Looking for opportunities.